All right, guys. Welcome.
No, it's not.
Welcome to Barrel Age
We started?
Flicks. Yes, we have.
When?
Just now.
Just now?
Just
now?
Just now?
Or then now?
What the fuck? What the hell? Anyways, welcome to Barrel Age Flicks, guys. We are
like it.
doing a fun show here that Gute is hosting. We are doing the classic movie, No Country for Old Men, our first Coen Brothers movie.
How long
actually.
are we into this opening? How far are we into it?
We've done lots of swearing already.
30 seconds?
Fuck yes, you cocksucking son of a bitch!
That's the
Well,
first one I heard.
Hopefully the intro will be done, so that'll take up most of the time anyway.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah,
Are we sure?
I think so.
Did we get the...
I don't know how many times. Is it like 5
the
minutes or
music?
something like that?
That's what I've heard,
Did
but
we get the Muzak?
I don't think so. We haven't been claimed. Our supporters are growing, so it's
I'm saying, did
all
we
good
get
to
the
me.
Muzak yet?
He's still waiting for
for
the music.
the
Oh,
intro?
I will send it to you first
Okay.
tomorrow.
That's fine.
So
I'm
no,
just curious. I'm kind of excited.
So No Country for Old Men was released November 9th, 2007, directed by the Coen Brothers, Joe and Ethan Coen. Other movies they've directed. See if you all have seen
Spin-off?
these movies.
This movie?
Oh, a spinoff.
No, is there a spin-off to this movie?
No, I hope
No?
not.
Country for Young Men?
Oh, fucking
I'm
Bond
sure there's a
theaters.
City for Young Men?
Those two kids that helped the devil out.
Yeah.
It's the county for premature babies.
Other movies to be directed by them are Blood Simple. We got
So the
Raising.
dumpster.
We got Raising Arizona. We got Miller's Crossing. We got Hudsucker Proxy. We got Fargo, The Big Lebowski, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, The Man Who Wasn't There. I forgot about that one. That was a good one too. Intolerable Cruelty, The Lady Killers, No Country for Old Men. Of course, what we're doing. Burn After Reading, A Serious Man, True Grit, Inside Llewyn Davis, Hail Caesar, and The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. The budget of this movie was $25 million. The film was a commercial success, grossing around $171.6 million worldwide at the box office. So it actually made its money back.
Yeah.
Plenty of money.
Those are all filmed by the Coen Brothers. I was confused by a second. I'm like, those movies came out the same month?
No, I haven't gotten to that part yet.
I'm like, what?
Those boys were working hard.
No shit.
The cast of this is Tommy Lee Jones as Sheriff Ed Tom Bell. We got Javier Bardem as Anton.
Good job.
Josh Brolin as Llewyn
He
Moss.
skipped it.
He did.
What's his Anton's last name? Damn it.
All right, so going back to the cast, we have Josh Brolin as Llewyn Moss. We got Woody Harrelson as Carson Wells, Kelly MacDonald as Carla Jean Moss, Garrett Dillahunt as Deputy Wendell, Tess Harper as Loretta Bell, Barry Corbin as Ellis, Stephen Root as a man who hires Wells, Roger Boyce as El Paso Sheriff, and Beth Grant as Carla Jean's mother. So great cast in this movie. Several notable movies that came out in 2007 this month. A lot. We have American Gangster. We have B-Movie, Fred Claus, Lions for Lambs. I don't know what that is. Is that the one with Tom Cruise, I believe, and Ben Affleck, I think? Beowulf, Enchanted, The Mist, great fucking movie. Hitman,
Animated one.
August Rush.
All those came out the same month.
Yeah. November 2007.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Great fucking year.
4 of those came out the same day.
Yeah. So that was, I don't know, it's crazy how all the good movies that come out. So, but we're going to go ahead and get into the drink. So, Goot, what are we drinking?
So, friendos, today I have, I was playing around with different cocktails. I wanted to bring like a Blood Oath, but I was like, which pack do I bring? And I was like, I should go for like a Longmire, Matthew McConaughey's liquor. I was like, nah, I'll just make something. So I started experimenting. grab some mezcal. Got a Yellowstone toasted barrel bourbon. Got a lemon, squeeze that, put some agave in there, start shaking. I'm like, let's fucking make this.
Oh, nice.
So
Shake it up.
here we go. I'm going to call this the Smoking Chigurh.
Smoking cigar.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Gentlemen. Prost.
Oh,
Let it rip.
Prost. Adam,
Cheers.
virtually.
I like the smell of it.
It's very different.
Oh,
It's different.
Oh, that's layered.
It is. It's
Oh.
got a.
fucking winner chicken dinner, man.
That's very developed.
Oh, wow.
Good job. Wow.
This is a fucking 2.
Woohoo!
Ah, this is really good. You always get 2s on everything that you bring, man. Good job.
I try to make good drinks for the movie. For my boys.
This is nice.
It's got a nice little twang to it.
Just enough that it wasn't hurt Stu's teeth. So
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
that's my biggest concern. I'm like, how tart should I make this? I'm like, the mezcal should bring just enough of it. You know, just
That's
out.
what I love about it is the tartness, because I love tartness in drinks. Like, you know, anything sour or tart, I love. And it's got a slight fruity taste to it. That's just the ice maker. Slight fruity taste to it. This is very. It's unique.
Nice little smoke to it.
Yeah, it's unique though. Like it's not something I've tasted before.
It's layered so well. You're getting all the individual flavors, but they're playing off each other in a very complementary way. Nothing's being overpowering, but nothing is being muddled down either.
Would you say refreshing?
It's yeah.
Yeah. Well, great job.
But it does feels right for that Texas
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
That's nice. This is a 2 all the way for me. Great job. I'm very, very impressed.
Oh, I love that tartness to it. This is really good.
Almost like a well-made spiked lemonade.
Okay.
And it's fucking good.
I can see that.
Would you say almost?
See that.
Would you almost say like a more of a hardcore version of Mike's Lemonade?
This is 1,000 times better.
Oh yeah, no, it is. But like,
No, this is fucking 1,000 times
yeah,
better
it
than
is.
that
It is.
bullshit.
But do you ever see any taste of like that?
The only resemblance to these two fucking things here is
Color, maybe? I mean, that's about fucking it.
Oh,
no, the citrus.
yeah. Maybe
That's
what
about
is.
it. But this here is delicious.
What was the ingredients again?
So I put a
Fucking booze, man.
yeah, I put an ounce of mezcal.
Okay.
I put a quarter of agave.
Okay.
And then I put 1.5 of Yellowstone toasted barrel whiskey bourbon.
Yeah.
And then I squeezed 1 lemon for each drink. So
Oh, that's a whole lemon you got in there?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
Wasn't I thinking? Okay. Very, very nice.
Good job. Good job, Goo.
so
yeah.
you got 2 from Ragnar. So yeah, this is like I was trying to go for that Texas feel because there's no alcohol in this movie. So I was
I'll
trying-
claim the 5th drink, by the way, since there's an extra one.
He's already got it in front of him.
I'll just drink it too. But yeah.
Okay, well, no. Yep. If
I'll make
yours-
this at home now. This is a new drink I'm gonna start making. Like I was playing Mad Scientist, thinking like I gotta like in bold like a Texas flavor. And you know, it's a summertime drink, and
You spill it.
Sorry, it's on the
yeah,
map.
it's a
Oh,
summertime
fine.
drink. And I was like, you know, I gotta make all this a perfect drink. So I'm like, this hits it. So too.
Adam, you're missing out, buddy.
Son of a bitch!
God, what the fuck is going on? Technical difficulty again. Be right back. We are back again
Stating
from
the
our
facts.
50th technical difficulty.
The
So,
free magic touch.
yeah.
Don't touch me there.
And so we got all the drink reviews, right?
Yes, we do.
So yeah, this perfect number 2, summer drink, Texas. No country for old men. So boom,
Hey, Hobbs.
winner.
Now, would you say
All right,
that
so we'll be right back after this break.
It's the Barrel Age Chicks. I'm Sammy.
I'm Snow.
I'm Crystal, often called Moused, and I'm here too.
And then we also have Yen and Harley, who sadly are not with us, but that's okay. We're here to talk to you about our podcast. Woo! Tune in because it's a lot of fun, and you get to hear the chick side of things.
You're gonna BS about movies and drinking and life and momming, and we're
Lots of
good.
laughing. Lots of laughing.
I laugh, but it's great.
Yes.
We have finished our first season.
And we're starting our second season.
Good Lord.
2024. Here we come.
I know. Enjoy it. Join us on all of the platforms.
Hear them talk and me listen.
You talk.
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Pretty much anywhere you can hear voices on a phone.
And yeah, so give us a follow. Check us out.
Watch us give Ron aneurysms.
It's the best part.
And thanks for listening. We will talk to you soon.
Boom,
All right,
we're
guys.
back.
Yeah, we're back with the show.
He was gonna fucking do it.
Hello.
No, I was just saying we're back with the show, and I was going to launch it onto him.
Yeah.
Oh, so what the fuck, Stu?
Nothing.
You didn't get it.
Yeah,
All right.
he did.
All right, folks. So tonight we're stepping into the bleak world, brutal world of No Country for Old Men.
Yes.
The Coen Brothers masterpiece is like intense and unforgettable, set in the desolate landscape of West Texas. This is a modern Western that's a tense game of cat and mouse with Josh Brolin, Javier Bardem, and Tommy Lee Jones delivering powerhouse performances. It's a film of fate, violence, unstoppable force, and one man's deadly principles. So I want to do this segment, start that off, and introduce Gute's barrel-aged movie totals. So in this movie, we got 22 dead bodies, including shootings, stranglings, and a couple of unfortunate bystanders. We got 5 nail-biting shootouts with tension so thick and cut through with a knife. There's 4 brutal confrontations, each one leaving you on the edge of your seat. There's 3 anonymous coin tosses where your life lands on the flip. 2 shocking twists because the Coen Brothers love keeping you guessing. And 1 relentless hitman with a captive bolt pistol that's pretty much has the nail gun sound effects, a semi-automatic, sound suppressed Remington 1187 semi-automatic shotgun, and a pistol. And just one haunting, like, just clever ending to leave you with more questions than answers.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
I like that.
I think that's really.
I like that. That's
Good
a twist.
job.
Came up with all that. That's really good.
What's a twist?
Good job. The 3 coin tosses was good. That's true. There was a lot of coin tosses in there.
just 3. But so yeah, so like it's funny, like, you know, doing the rituals for this movie, and like anytime you bring this movie up, what's the movie that comes with it?
Anytime you bring this movie up, what?
There Will Be Blood?
Yeah. You bring this movie up, what's the opposite? Like, to anybody, they'll bring up what movie?
There Will Be Blood.
There'll be blood.
Yeah.
So,
See, that's a question: is which one's better?
well, okay, yeah, that's what's coming up. That's my next question.
Oh, okay.
Since this movie won Best Picture that year, what's I feel you guys, what movie do you prefer better? This No Country for Old Men or There Will Be Blood?
There Will Be Blood. I'm sorry. There Will Be Blood is an ultimate favorite because it's Daniel Day-Lewis, and I really think it's got that Stanley Kubrick feel to it that I love. I really enjoy that movie. It's a good Western, so There Will Be Blood. I'm picking that one.
I picked neither because I never saw the other one, so I can't give an honest.
You've never seen There Will Be Blood?
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, it is a really good one.
Nope.
Like,
Sorry.
I highly recommend it. Absolutely.
I drink your milkshake.
Adam?
It's close, but I go with No Country.
My man.
You go with No Country with Old
I
Men?
really like No Country Old Men.
Okay.
They're completely different feeling movies.
They're both Westerns, though.
They tell totally different types of stories. Honestly, it probably it's a coin flip for me. It's whatever, depending on the mood that I'm in.
You gotta, but if you had to
it'll
pick
scratch. I mean, I honestly I can't pick one because they're so drastically different. The tone and the feeling that is portrayed in No Country, is its own character. The ambiance and stuff like that. It's its own palpable beast.
Yeah.
But the acting and the dialogue in Blood is insane.
They're both masterpieces.
They're both wonderful. So it really depends on what mood that I'm in will determine which one I like better. It's a literal coin flip for me.
Does anybody have a coin?
Nice hat.
Does anybody have a coin? Flip it. You gotta flip it on YouTube now. We gotta know.
No coin.
You know what? I did have one. Hold on. There you go.
I'm not going to flip a coin in a case.
I'll take it out.
Why?
Because
it loses value.
It doesn't have.
It has no value.
It has no value to you? I'm going to tell Chase that. You're going to break his heart. Way to fucking go.
No, I don't think
It's worthless to you.
That's not what I said. Come on. I said it's got no. I'm not planning on
no value.
getting rid of it.
That's what he said.
You got a coin in your pocket?
I do not.
All right.
Damn it.
It is 2024.
In my truck.
Okay.
I had a coin. I had one of those little coins.
For fuck's sakes. Jesus Christ. You know,
No, I was now you gotta flip a coin.
He's going to get a coin app on his phone here.
Is it really a
Yes,
coin?
there is.
Yes,
Yeah,
there is.
100%.
Yeah. Ready? Flipping.
All right. So heads will be No Country. Tails will be Blood.
Okay. Tails.
All right.
So-
I guess, all right. Right now, it is There Will Be Blood.
That's 2 out of 3.
Heads.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Heads.
Okay. So
So
it's got
best
2
out
out
of
of 3.
three.
Then there's No Country.
There you go.
There's No Country.
Yeah, for me, it's hands down No Country for Old Men. Because I mean, I watch this movie every year for my birthday. Like, it's weirdly enough like grounds me, like gives me perspective for the forthcoming year. Just like it's just so weird. Like it's just a meditation like fate and just like anything could fucking happen to you.
Don't say
Yeah,
cocaine.
But yeah,
when
during
you say you watch, when you say you watch this for your,
Don't steal cocaine.
No, you
Yeah.
can steal it. Just don't get caught.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, look. All right, you steal that much fucking cocaine, you're evidently going to get caught.
That's 100%.
Just saying. Just saying.
what made you make this as a tradition for your birthday, though?
Spinner's over there. I haven't got caught yet. Quiet.
So that just brought me up in my my half-assed internet trivia research. So the mariachi band that's singing to Josh Brolin, who's hurt on the
He gives it the
dirt.
bloody 100. Yeah.
The translation to what they're singing in Spanish is, you wanted to fly without wings, you wanted to touch the sky, you wanted too much from wealth, you wanted to play with fire.
It's accurate for what he did.
Yeah,
Very good job by the directors who
incorporate that.
Yeah.
First of all, that's
that was good.
the Coen Brothers are fucking geniuses
Very
when it
good
comes to
job.
their stuff. Their writing is amazing. They're just so. But would you? I'm going to ask you this question: do you feel like this movie, even though it's a Coen Brothers movie, has a little bit of like almost like a Kubrick feel, also with the quietness, the sound, like where basically there's no music and it's just in the, in that field in the beginning, it's just pure like sound. You hear sound and little images, but no music. Do you feel very Kubrick style directing there with the Coen Brothers?
I don't feel Kubrick style directing.
Okay.
I think they did an amazing job. That was one thing that definitely stood out to me so much about this film was the quietness, the letting the environment speak for itself, not having music just for the sake of having fucking music.
I think
it just made everything exist, and it made everything feel so much more real and desperate.
Yes.
Without putting a gloss on it.
The sound editing alone in this movie was fucking beautiful. Like just the sound of the the guns, the air gun they were using, and everything else. Just all the sounds in the desert. I fucking love the sound editing in this. Did this win? What other awards did this win for, Goot?
So this won 4 awards at the Oscars. Best supporting actor was Javier Bardem.
Yes.
He was the first Spanish person to win an Oscar, and best director won best picture and best writing adapted screenplay.
Okay.
So the weird thing for the best actor went to Daniel Day-Lewis for There Will Be Blood. It's funny because this movie had Tommy Lee Jones is billed as the main cast, so the main lead for the movie, but he has the least amount of screen time out of all the 3 main characters, which I find funny and kind of like a little corrupt and scripted to make sure that he won for that, and Javier Bardem won for best supporting actor.
What was the line totals though between Tommy Lee and Brolin. I feel like Tommy probably had more lines.
He did have
a
more
lot
lines.
more lines, and so that could explain why they're like, all right, we're gonna make him technically top build, and plus he's fucking Tommy Lee Jones, especially at that time.
One take
also-
Tommy.
So I could see him having less screen time, but he was I'm not going to say the protagonist because that was definitely Brolin, I feel, but he was the one telling the story through his eyes. Basically, he was our audience stand-in.
He had
to propel
multiple
the story.
monologues to where you had line total probably was higher for Tommy Lee than it was for Brolin.
So that's probably why they had him going up lead actor. And I would honestly say Daniel Day versus Tommy Lee in these two ones, Daniel Day absolutely deserved that one.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
1,000%.
deserved that one.
So I was listening to Bill Hader. He was one of our recent movies in Tropic Thunder, who's the assistant to Les Grossman. So he was talking to, he had one of his friends as a producer for No Country for Old Men, because he's in a TV show called Barry on Max.
Great show.
And so he like channels his Anton Chigurh in a few episodes of that TV show. But one of his friends was telling him that, the scene where Anton Chigurh goes to the pharmacy to get, medical equipment.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
So there's a part where they're filming it. Daniel Day-Lewis, Bill the Butcher, is riding his bike through town, that little town, screaming "fuck you" just over and over. Get out of here!
What? That's Danny Day-Lewis for you. I fucking love him.
Yeah. So I was laughing so hard. I'm like, oh, what a random.
Did you actually get on camera? Because I remember seeing something go by the window as he was walking into the pharmacy. Was that?
I think that was.
I think that was a guy walking. I thought that was somebody walking though.
No, it was on a bike. You could tell someone going really fast.
I'll have to go back and look at that.
That is pretty fucking funny.
I do remember seeing somebody go by the window, but I thought it was somebody walking by. But
that is pretty funny. Going, oh, yeah! Daniel Day-Lewis? No, it could have been Daniel. Why would Daniel Day-Lewis just randomly ride a bike by the way?
Why not?
What the fuck was that shit?
The fact that he stays in character, though, that's the thing.
He was in character. He was dressed to the T like Bill the Butcher, going through on his bike. Because they were both filming at the same locations.
Yeah. I mean, oh, God, I just love There Will Be Blood so much, but there is a lot of things in this movie. I would say, see, the Coen Brothers, when it comes to movies, they do dramas, they've done comedies, they've done thrillers. Another one of their dramas is Miller's Crossing. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's a really good movie from the early 90s, Barton Fink and stuff like that. But this is, to me, a very different Coen Brothers movie. Well, no, in a way, I guess this can go in the same vein as Miller's Crossing. Can't go into the same vein as Fargo because that's more comedic.
Well, the briefcase, it ties it together. Like, they have some elements in all their movies because they're human. When they write something, they try to think of something original, but there is tie-ins to who they are.
Yeah,
and they do a really good job of letting each one of their films be its own entity.
Yeah.
You're not feeling like, oh, this is Beetlejuice, but in space. It's not taking the same core idea and just trying to change something around.
Yeah,
M. Night Shyamalan is always super focused on a twist. He tells a strange story.
Yeah,
cool, but he knows it has to have the fucking weird ass twist. And that's where he's hyper focused on there. That's a certain style. Whereas the Coen Brothers, they're like, no, we're going to tell our own individual stories. We might have some tiny little things that are, our little signature pieces. But no, every story is going to have its own feeling. There Will Be Blood. Not There Will Be Blood. No Country for Old Men is going to feel only like No Country for Old Men. It's not going to feel like any of our other films. And none of our other films are going to feel like any of the other ones that we do.
Well, that's the thing about their movies is that their movies don't ever have ad-lib in it. Their movies are by the script. When you think of The Big Lebowski, a lot of people thought that movie was all ad-lib. John Goodman even said, no, everything is exactly what the script is. Everything in the movie is a script. So they stick to their script. They are very amazing writers. And this movie, like I said, has a lot of good little monologues, especially with that scene with Tommy Lee Jones and his father at the end of the movie. It's a fucking great scene. The scene where him and the cop are just
That was
talking.
him and his wife. He was talking about a dream he had with his dad in it.
Yeah.
Right.
And also that scene where he's him and his deputy are walking through the kill scene, the cartel scene, and just talking, just the way their dialogue. You got the dog, you know. I mean, and it was repeatedly through because it was Antoine with those other two guys that he shot. Then it was Josh Brolin, Lulin doing that, which is he just does the Coen Brothers do such a great job with their writing. I think their writing is just superb, in my opinion. So
yeah, it's grounded in this like real life. It's a real life conversation you would have with somebody.
Yeah.
You could tell like the gender, like the different age groups of Tommy Lee Jones talking the way he talks, and like the young deputy, how Josh Brolin, like Luann, how he talks, how his wife talks. I mean, it's just it fits that environment.
Yeah. Yep. And this was wasn't this Josh Brolin's like he really wasn't well known yet. One of his first movies where he actually started because he was actually broke or something like that. Wasn't he like broke?
Oh, that story, yeah.
Okay, no, he was known.
No, he was known.
I mean,
he was
Josh
known, but he
Brolin,
wasn't like a.
But his career died. His career
exactly
died.
Yeah.
I think the last movie he did was like Hollow Man, and then a couple other movies here and there, and then this, and then American Gangster, and then now he's become Thanos and all the other characters, fucking Cable and everything else. But
oh, do you hear the most recent rumor about him?
Green Lantern.
Yeah, as Hal
Jordan is too old
what?
though. He's too
old?
old.
But remember, I don't think they're going to be telling Hal's story. I think they're telling one of the other
John
Lantern's
Stewart
story. Yeah, so he'll be playing like the old man on the block, you know, which I can see working potentially.
almost like Ant-Man with
Yeah.
Michael Douglas with Hank Pym and all, you know, where he kind of like that.
Yeah, except for I don't view Josh Brolin. Doesn't feel as old to me as Michael Douglas.
No.
How old is
I mean,
Well,
it's
how
a
old
little
is-
different. Michael Douglas felt old in Ant-Man.
Uh-huh.
He still,
He still looked. I mean,
Yeah.
he looked old.
yeah.
Looked old and felt old.
Josh Brolin still looks fucking better than I do. All right, so
I think Josh Brolin really nailed it with this role, just the way that he did it. But I'm sure it pissed off a lot of people when it came to his ending because they put so much into his story of him going against Antoine, and then it just ends with him just getting killed. Like it's like, what the fuck?
would you expect a happy ending for him?
No, I mean that's Coen Brothers. Sometimes they don't give happy endings. Like
That's
to the
real
point.
fucking life.
True. I mean, what would you think, Goop?
So Josh Brolin is 56 years old. So that kind of coincides with the book. So
I don't know if this is based on a book.
it is, yeah. The author is what's his name? McCarthy. Cormac McCarthy. He wrote this book, No Country for Old Men. He actually died last year, last June 13th. He was 89 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote 12 books. I mean, the book is so different from the movie because the book goes much more in detail. It talks about more. The Coen Brothers did an amazing job just pulling the good source material from the book rather than the entire story. They did a good job like integrating it and making it the movie for what it is.
Yeah.
That'd be a long fucking movie if they did.
Yeah, because it goes more to the cartel, what they're doing behind the scenes, and like how things move, you know, the chess pieces, and like how Anton moves through just his part, and like more of the backstory. The back characters do.
Do they have more of a backstory of Antoine?
That's 3. Take a shot.
Antoine?
What I say?
Antoine. You said it 3 times.
Then how do you say it?
Anton.
There's no W.
I thought it was. Oh, god damn it! What? You guys could have said something.
No, we could have.
3.
course.
Put it to the rule. I was counting.
Thanks, Goo. Appreciate it. Thanks for backing me up. I hope I get a fucking self-destruct. Fuck.
You always help for that.
Yes, I do.
Barrel of punishment.
Arrow punishment.
I believe so.
Yep. Arrow punishment.
I won't play.
Oh, Lord.
Hey now.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
yeah. Oh, that's gonna be
Happy Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Happy Halloween, you dirty animals.
Yeah. So 5 takeaways from the novel. It goes more into the thematic exploration of fate and free will. It goes more into that duality of like how that, you know, is so powerful written into the book and movie. just the nature of evil with McCarthy exploring like Anton Chigurh, his character, his twisted moral code.
Yeah.
The changing nature of society. You could tell that with, Tommy Lee Jones and being the sheriff, and just his mentality of like not understanding how things are coming along and how things are changing so fast. Like he doesn't understand it anymore. And then you see Josh Brolin, what he does, and then obviously Chigurh, what he does, then the impact of violence. Yeah.
Your signal going out a little bit, or are you good?
I'm good.
On your end, okay, because you were still there, but it looks like your video was going in and out. We were just double checking.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
The fourth was the impact of violence. Violence is pervasive throughout the entire novel. Sheriff Bell's reflections and guilt. That's the last one. Like him just really going introspective, reflecting on his life, his role as a lawman, his feeling, his guilt, his grapples of inability to protect people and stopping just the increasing violence.
Yeah.
Just, symbolizing the old generation's struggle to comprehend and deal with new forms of crime and just how things are changing so much.
It seemed like friggin' Josh Brolin's character, his death like really fucked with him.
Oh, yes.
I'll
play a scene real quick for you guys since you brought that up. Because you know why?
Hey, Mr. Sporting Goods.
Hey, yourself.
You sport.
Yeah, that's me.
I got beers in my room.
Oh, I'm waiting on my wife.
Oh, that's who you keep looking out the window for.
Half.
What else then?
Just looking for what's coming.
Yeah, but no one ever sees that. Beer. That's what's coming. I'll bring the ice chest out here. You can stay married.
Oh, ma'am, I know what beer leads to.
Bear leads to more bear.
Were all of you expecting that ending right there? Like all of a sudden just seeing him dead on the ground?
No,
not really.
Like
I fit.
It wasn't
felt
surprised.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not what I expected.
Felt right. I'm like, yep, that's good that they're being honest to life. They're not just painting a pretty little bow around everything. No.
Yeah.
It's what it is. A brutal fucking
fate.
world.
yeah, it's just that random something that just happened because he took a chance. The cartel was following him, and that's what did him in.
Yeah.
I didn't notice when watching, but listening just now, was that a motel at the end of a jetway?
I believe
Or
so.
Runway?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I
it
mean,
was near
it's
the airport.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't visually, you didn't see that, but
Hearing
just
it
hearing
through
it
the
just
sound.
just now, you hear every little detail of planes taking off and
Well, that's just like the one down in
engines engaging.
Richmond.
Yeah,
You got the hotels and shit right there.
right.
So.
Yeah.
That's what every.
That's what we were talking
hotel.
about with the
Right,
sound.
hotel,
The
every
sound earlier,
airport.
how well their sound is just not visually seeing it, but now hearing it, and you can just hear every detail of planes and things like that taking off.
Yeah.
So you
What is
brought
he-
up, you saw before I went to the whole novel epilogue. You brought up Josh Brolin. So he was actually in Planet Terror. He was in that movie, and Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino, they actually filmed his audition tape for this movie.
Yo, we remember talking about this in the Planet Terror
yeah.
episode.
Yes. So
That's right.
the lighting was so good, and like they used their camcorder professional cameras, and like so the Coen Brothers were like, wow, that's really good. He's got the role.
Cheater.
Yep. Good. Pause.
Back from
Boom.
the dead.
Well done. So yeah, so I was bringing up Josh Brolin, how we got into this movie, and just flashing back to when we had his last discussion. The contract situation where he was pretty much broke and poor coming into this movie, and just the whole like financial thing that happened with his check being paid for this movie, just incredible. As Ragnar was saying,
he was told what was it? It's either his accountant or agent.
Probably his agent.
Told him one of the two. Told him that like he got like $30,000 for it, and he was excited. He could pay off like a debt that he owed. But in reality, he got like $300,000 total for it.
Yeah, which is a good amount.
Which is
I think 30,000. Isn't that in like the range of Napoleon Dynamite? That's what John Heder. Is John Heder? Is that his name?
John Heder.
Yeah. I think that's about what that man got paid for that Oscar-winning fucking film.
I think so. Yeah.
Jesus,
that was Oscar winning.
I thought it was, wasn't it,
for best screenplay?
I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong.
Awesome, dude.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. No, it's a great movie.
But I feel like I thought they won an Oscar.
Vote for Pedro.
But yeah, he that iconic role. He got paid fucking nothing.
Yeah.
All right, and
didn't really cost anything to make the movie either.
Yeah,
so
it was all
it
small
went on
stuff,
to make
like
all the money.
Well, other than American Gangster,
Napoleon Dynamite went on. And
did
make
American
all the
Gangster
money.
come out the same year?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Did American Gangster come out the same year?
I don't think so.
But what? Because I know American Gangster. What was the other big films other than that? Other than
It was same year.
It was the same year.
Yeah, 2007.
Yeah, that's what I figured, and I know he made a good chunk of money from that that movie, because that movie was a big hit too. So I don't know. It's just crazy how Josh Brolin has carried as an actor as he's gotten better and better. Then he's been in some little dramedies. I remember he was in some romance with Kate Winslet, where he's like a felon, gets in love, falls in love with somebody or something like that. But then he was in a lot of other movies. What was that movie? Jonah Hex? Wasn't that a big flop or something like that?
Unfortunately, Jonah Hex.
Yep. Another comic movie that did not work well. For him.
I mean,
Stupid DC and Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
But you played a good Cable though for Deadpool. I mean, he did a really good job as Cable. Although they were trying to get Wolverine and they got him, and then they finally got Wolverine for the third movie. So
I don't know. That was Hugh Jackman having a bad day and just saying, "I'm back. I'm coming back."
Yeah. It's like almost like a what you call
okay, yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. I just want to correct myself. It wasn't an Oscar. It was a Best
MTV
Picture
Awards.
I know it won an MTV award. I thought
Teen Choice Awards.
Yeah.
I thought it was nominated.
Should have won Oscars and Emmys and.
I don't think where it was nominated for any.
I didn't know you were a fan of that movie.
Napoleon was a fun movie.
No, it is. It's a fun movie. It's a very
20 out of
out there
20.
movie.
I prefer Napoleon Dynamite over Napoleon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who doesn't?
You just like the boom from the
I'm talking about
Dynamite.
just the fucking recent movie, the Phoenix movie.
I haven't watched
Is it not good?
Huh?
Is it not good?
Compared to Napoleon Dynamite,
I mean,
it is horse shit.
I mean, in general,
It is
no
horse shit
shit.
compared to Napoleon Dynamite.
I would assume so,
Right.
but
Poor
It did
Ridley
have
Scott.
an amazing uncle who could throw a football over a mountain. All right,
Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico.
could have made it, you know.
Uncle Rico.
Is that gonna be in your list now, Stu?
Oh, it's a fun movie. Yeah, we'll see.
I didn't say a word.
It might.
Why don't you do it?
No, because I'm still putting together.
You're trying to figure out your list and your little theme that you're doing next
Yes,
year.
and that would fit for one of my themes that I'm considering.
Because obviously, like the three main characters, Anton Chigurh, Mr. Moss, and Sheriff Bell, Tommy Lee Jones playing, the sheriff. Those three characters are so integral to the movie. So, rather than just talk about the characters, talk about scene by scene. So I want to start us off with the coin toss at the gas station. I'll play the next scene clip.
How much? 69 cents. And the gas?
Y'all getting any rain up your way?
What way would that be?
I seen you was from Dallas.
What business is it of yours? Where I'm from? Friendo.
Friendo.
Yeah, I fucking love when he says that. Just the way he talks.
It's a very unique
Yes.
sounding accent.
Yes.
Like, yeah, he's French.
Well, it's such bad English.
Lithuanian? I don't
A little bit of both, all three.
Right.
Yeah. So in my research for random trivia, so when the directors pressed him about playing this role, he said, "I don't drive, I speak bad English, and I hate violence." And the Coen Brothers are like, "That's why we picked you." It's always his dream to play in the movie.
That is every single thing that he does in this movie.
Yes. Just incredible.
Minus the bad English, because he doesn't. He's got a weird fucking accent.
It's so unique.
Yes.
It's like you said, Spanish and French.
Yeah.
Almost. It's weird.
Fucking sugar britches.
So I'll play the next clip just to go into the further that scene, just to show bring the tension and like just set the tone for the movie.
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
Sir?
The most you ever lost on a coin toss?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Call it.
Call it.
Yes.
For what?
Just call it.
He's very calm about it.
I know.
Well, we need to know what we're calling it for here.
You need to call it. I can't call it for you. Oh, it wouldn't be fair.
I didn't put nothing up.
Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it. You know what date is on this coin?
No.
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here. And now it's here. And it's either heads or tails. And you have to say, call it.
Well, look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything, call it.
All right. Heads, then.
Well done.
All right, bitch, I want everything. Where is my everything?
Your life.
This is my problem.
everything.
Where you want me to put it?
Anywhere not in your...
Anton was all about fate.
Mm-hmm.
What he should have been doing, in all honesty, then, is putting his life on the line also. Whoever won the fucking coin toss got to walk away. And then it would have made it impactful that Anton, if he had ever lost, he had never lost. Fate was always on his fucking side. Everything that he did until the fucking day he lost. And also, how insane would it be? He won at the very end, loses the coin toss, something like that. You won. Just fucking drops himself. And how confused
you know what?
would that fucking person have been?
I can see him being a psychotic
fate dealer.
Huh?
He's the fate dealer, not his own fate.
Right.
Everyone else's.
But he has to play by fate's rules.
So if
If he's the dealer of fate, then
for everyone else. So then that would mean that somebody else is his fate dealer.
Okay.
But the thing is,
Maybe
is
the
if he
boss,
or he can just
the people
deal
he
his own
works
fate.
for, the people he works for.
But if he doesn't, if nobody goes by, he says call it. He's kept saying call it, and if he doesn't do it, what happens? If nobody calls it, does he just kill him?
I think he just sits there and just keeps yelling, "Call it, call it,"
Because he did at the end of the movie.
It's at the end.
Call it, mom, mommy, call it.
Fuck,
Fine, head, bitch.
Yeah, but no, that
job.
exact situation happened at the end, though. She didn't call it.
Yeah, and exactly. And you already know that the girl gets fucking killed. I mean, he kills her, but I mean, the fact is that it almost is kind of like a
Well, that
OCD
one
for him, maybe.
I disagree because he made a promise to Josh Brolin's character that he would kill her.
That's
So it was
true.
kind of already decided.
deliver.
He just gave her the illusion of chance. He's like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that coin toss scene was pretty good.
Now the question is, though, is if she did call it and won, would he have killed her?
I think she was dead no matter what.
Well, I mean, he
I
did make
don't
that
know.
No, because he did make the promise that he was going to kill her.
But
I
he
don't think he was
also-
gonna-
But he
is
also
honoring
he's
fate.
also honoring fate. He's also honoring he is honoring
What
that
depends
coin.
on if his promise meant more to him than his respect to the randomness of fate.
I think his word means more.
I don't know.
I think he's OCD about the whole ordeal.
No.
It's just
Like,
twisted moral. It's just twisted morals. So it makes sense to him to why he's doing it to keep him going.
Right. Oh, well,
I don't know. To me, I think he would have followed the coin because he tends to feel that coin
Obsessed over
is
it.
the
Maybe he'll just, like, put her in
importance
shot on
of the
her knee.
decision the coin makes is more important than anything else.
yeah.
Maybe just shot her in the knee.
Yeah.
You know, just go ahead and say,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, little wounding.
Yeah.
All right, that's
You
a nice
may
compromise.
You may die from this.
I will say
You wouldn't
this.
take that to chance.
Yeah.
I will say this about
I'm gonna
Anton.
I'm gonna shoot you in the arm. I'm gonna rub a little bit of poop in it. You may die of the infection.
Fuck.
Maybe it'll be fate's choice. But if you do die, then I deliver to death. So thereby, I honor my promise.
Is he going to use his poop or her poop?
His.
Okay.
Interesting. I think Anton.
Shitty way to die.
I think.
Very.
What?
Have in the bottle.
Oh shit! Oh.
All right.
Well, you
I'm
did
trying
this.
to-
It looked like you were doing a phone.
He wants the $7.99 bottle, dude.
I think Anton, though, altogether in this fucking movie is. I thought he stole the show, in my opinion. Josh Brolin was great. Tommy Lee Jones was great, but he was the best part of the movie. Whenever he was on the screen, I was happy. Just watching him, even the part when he's doing surgery on himself and getting him all, trying to heal himself up after he got shot by I guess that was a shotgun or a pellet gun or something like that. What was
Shotgun?
Was it
A
shotgun? He
shotgun,
got
yeah.
right in the leg, but
Fucking ate.
yeah,
Fucking
and then
ate.
also that fucking accident at the end of the movie when he breaks his arm and he's just pays the kid for the shirt and everything.
Smart.
He just stole the show. He was just so entertaining. His acting, I mean, he deserved that fucking Oscar. And then he came into it. Like, where did he come from before this movie? What other movies? Do you guys know him in any other movie before this?
Before
I
this,
was wondering if you knew that, Goot.
We'll find out.
Because I know many movies afterwards, because it got, Oscars always get you that type of site where they start to put you in a lot more high budget movies and stuff like that. But I don't know him in any other movies before that. I know, wasn't he also in that one with Lois and, no, not Lois. I Love Lucy.
Jamon.
I don't think that was an American film.
The Sea Inside.
I know he was in a film with Natalie Portman called about the Spanish Inquisition. I just don't remember what it was called.
Collateral.
yeah,
That's right. He was a Collateral.
The time.
He was the mob boss.
That's right.
The one when Jamie Foxx goes and he was in there. It was very short. I completely forgot about that. You remember that one, Goop?
Balls,
No.
Life,
Golden Balls.
Flesh,
Have you ever seen Collateral?
Yes, but it's been a
Goya's
while.
Ghost,
Yeah, he's in that one.
Mondays in the Sun,
Never heard of that.
Golden Balls,
Huevos de Oro.
The Age of Lulu,
These are all, I think, foreign
Dance for
language
the
films.
Devil.
He's in a lot of
That's
Spanish
fine.
films beforehand. Yeah.
Between Your Legs.
So he was in Skyfall.
He was, but
Yes.
that
Yeah, he was the main
Yeah.
villain.
Yeah.
That was after. That's when
He was good in that one.
he got the recognition.
High Heels, Second Skin,
He was in something called The Tit,
Tit in the Moon. Yep.
Good job.
So Between Legs and the Tit and the Moon.
Yeah, yeah.
What is he in fucking porno
And
films?
Ecstasy.
The fuck?
Cinemax movies, dude.
Skinamax. Oh my god.
Airbag. Women on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
That's a
Never
good
heard
one.
of that one.
What women want?
That was 88.
Oh. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a
Well,
Stranger
he was
Stranger
Salazar.
Tides. Yeah, he was in Stranger Tides. Like I said, he
I think this was one of his first big.
American film.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think most of his other films are more foreign. But was there any thing about why they pulled him to be in this role of this film?
So yeah, I said this a few minutes ago. When the directors they approached him to play this role,
Boy,
he
it's
said
by the
that
way, was the Natalie Portman one.
Yeah.
And that was before this.
he told them, I don't drive, I speak bad English, and I hate violence. And the Coens responded, "Yeah, that's why we called you." He took the role because that was always his dream to be in a Coen Brothers movie.
Oh wow.
So it even shows you how much better of an actor he was.
Oh
He
yes,
was so shitty at those other things and hated those other things. Didn't feel like that in the movie at all. The
No,
movie,
it
he
didn't.
felt fine.
You, like I said, he
Killed
stole
it.
the fucking show.
He's like, I can drive and I can kill. I can't speak very well, but I can drive and I can kill. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
When did HBO come out?
what?
The 80s?
When did it? That's what I'm
Shit,
saying.
he's married to Penelope Cruz.
Whoa,
Penelope.
really? Like,
Does he call her Penelope?
because I saw, because I
hope
thought
so.
it came out like HBO came. This movie takes place in 1980, right?
1970. Because the
1970?
coin. Yes,
no,
because
1980 because it was traveling 22 years of 58.
Yeah.
Which would put it in
80.
1980.
1980.
correct. Yeah, sorry, Miss 10.
Math.
So HBO came out in 1980.
Yes, because you can see something on the hotel saying that
That's
the
why
free
I was
HBO.
looking at it.
Yeah.
I saw the free HBO. I was like, did free HBO come out in the 80s? I thought it came out like mid 80s. I didn't know if that was like a little small blooper or something like that.
No, it was
So-
intended because the movie does a good job of not like telling like what year it is, but it does it bluntly enough for you to
HBO
figure it out.
started apparently in November 8th, 1972 in New York.
Nice.
Oh, well, shit. Never mind then. Okay. So HBO was a big thing then. But you said that they go ahead and try and keep it so that you don't know what time or what year it is until like the end of the movie with the gravestone.
Well, that's the coin. He says, this coin's from 1958 and it traveled 22 years to come here. That's what kind of gave it away.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Math.
By the end of 77,
It works.
HBO had 1 million subscribers.
By when?
By the end of 1977.
Damn. Wow.
HBO's still big.
HBO is fucking whatever it is now.
So, good. Who do you in this movie do you feel more connected to? Like, who's your favorite character?
I was about to ask that question because like, so like I was gonna bring up like another picture, another like fun trivia fact. So the Coen Brothers used a photo from the brothel taken in 1979 of a model of Chigurh's hairstyle. And when Javier first saw the hairstyle, it was like, "Oh no, I'm not doing this. I won't get laid for the next 2 months." And the Coens just responded by giving each other a high five. They're so happy, like, "Yep."
You weird looking motherfucker.
I thought his hairstyle fit him.
It fits. It fits
like a
the
bowl
time
cut.
period.
That's
It
all
fits him.
It was an 80s bowl
bangs.
cut.
It was
With
more than an
bangs.
80s bowl cut. It was a very unique look on a man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't
it
think
looked
I've
like
ever
at
seen a
that
man
time.
have that
Yeah.
before.
It was almost like a bob. Almost.
Yeah. It's not a bob.
It was almost
Yeah.
like a fucking bob. It's fucking weird.
It worked. It showed him as a.
It definitely showed him as a fucking lunatic.
Strange
A dude that I am crossing the fucking street if I see coming down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's more. It's that one. There is more like maybe like a 70s.
No, it was 1980s, so 70s works.
You know.
Yeah.
So he likes to keep the retro look.
Yeah.
You know.
Fucking weird.
See, I would say it's like a mullet, right?
Yeah, but it's not.
Business in the front, party in the back, but it is not. That is there is no partying involved here. It is all business with him.
So that's his haircut. That's not a wig.
It's his haircut.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm sure.
So-
Oh, go ahead.
So another fun fact. So in 2018, this business article came out with a group of psychiatrists. They studied 400 movies and identified 126 like psychopathic characters.
Yeah.
They chose Javier Bardem's portrayal of Anton Chigurh as the most clinically accurate portrayal of a psychopath.
I mean, they're dead on with it. I mean, he was pretty much fucking out there. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I
Who
think he did wonderful.
Who else is on the list?
I didn't pull it. I just pulled that fact.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
So my question to you guys, like out of all the characters, who's your favorite character?
Out of all of them,
Anton. Sorry. He was, like I said, he stole the screen. He stole the screen time. I loved watching him. I enjoyed his little thing between him and Josh Brolin's character. He was my favorite part of the movie by far. So that's my answer.
I would, for me,
Curious about yours because yours is always weird people.
it's not weird.
Figured
It's unique.
It's trying to make sure I get his and
I
Woody Harrelson's character.
It's very short.
It was, but Carson Wells, that's his character's name.
Sugar.
It was, huh?
When he can't say Chigurh, he goes sugar.
Yeah. Sugar.
Yep.
Yeah, just very businesslike. He's like, all right, it's a fucking job, but we got shit to fucking do. Yeah, let's fucking handle it. And he had no real true alliances or loyalties. It's just a fucking job,
Right.
plain and simple. And he also knew what he was into or what he was in for. I mean, it's
Well, apparently he knew Anton and the way he
Yes,
was and everything
yeah.
else.
Yeah. Okay.
and
Like, when did the last time you saw him? November 28th. It's like, That's pretty damn on target.
I mean, if I'm gonna,
well, I think if you run into somebody like that,
you run into a psycho, you know exactly what happened.
Somebody that's somewhat related to your business, you're like,
right.
Yeah, I don't want to be doing business against this man.
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah. So let me stay aware of what circle he's currently in so I can be in a different circle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, I thought Woody Harrelson did really fucking well. It almost reminded me sort of like a more sober version of his True Detective character.
Yes.
Which I thought was fucking amazing.
Very sober.
Yeah.
Very sober.
Yeah, I thought his True Detective character was one of the best roles he's ever done in his life.
I remember you telling me that when that first came out. It was Matthew, and I remember you did that whole thing about Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson being somehow related or something like that. Brothers.
Dave brought it up
multiple times.
Yeah.
Dr. Adam, who's your favorite?
No.
Me and Stu already said ours.
Well, as the
what'd you say?
I said
he said Anton right away.
Oh, okay.
That was the first one. Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar.
As the resident old fart here, I'd say Ed Tom.
Okay.
Which one's that, Tom?
He's a sheriff.
Oh,
yeah, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
I feel more related. I feel like he's my spirit person.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're old.
Weird fucking name, though. I'm sorry.
It was like Ed Tom.
Ed Tom Bell.
Well, it'd be better.
Fucking name, Ed Tom Bell.
Tom Ed or Ed
No,
Tom?
Ed Tom. That's fucking wrong.
Sheriff Bell.
No, I'm sure it's probably Edward Thomas, which makes sense. But why in the world would you just say? Why just call him Ed? But no, it's Ed Tom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking weird. But that's the Coen Brothers for
you.
Yeah. Honestly, I like Josh Brolin's character.
He was great
in this one. I think he played it very well. Pretty fucking believable.
I'm really surprised that he survived that being chased by the vehicle, though. I figured that they would have shot him easy, but when he jumped in the water and everything else, and they were still shooting at him and they were still missing.
The dog's chasing him.
They're not good shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
they're more of a spray and pray type.
Yeah.
Make an educated wish.
But that was a determined dog.
Yeah.
Follow him down the river.
They're trained like
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're trained like that.
Well, that's a cartel dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
puppy.
He wanted his fucking cocaine. Right? He needed his fix.
Give him a little bit of the product, a little bit, and they're going to fucking chase that shit down.
Yeah.
Give me more now.
Cocaine pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we say Brolin, like who here? I'm sure everyone here is taking a briefcase, right? Who here would not take the briefcase?
I take the briefcase. 100%. But who's yours?
100%. Anton Chigurh. Like I love just the tension he brings and like just his twisted morals and like just the way he makes sense of the world to him.
Yeah.
And he's like the ultimate badass, as Woody Harrelson says, and like he's just. I mean, people are so afraid of him. Like he's like the boogeyman. I mean, can you imagine like him as John Wick? Just a movie series just from him, just killing people.
An interesting version of John Wick. That would work though, like a Spanish John Wick.
Would win. John Wick would absolutely win. They've already proven Anton.
Against John Wick.
Yeah, Anton. Is,
Mortal Kombat.
I mean, he missed multiple fucking distance shots. John would have been able to fucking take him down easily with a fucking inaccurate fucking shot. Now Anton up close with the little fucking, toys that he had. A little fun. But John, from a distance, or even a medium distance, he's taking Anton out every fucking day of the week.
Yeah, because Anton's not really a hands-on killer. He's more of using a weapon. He's a weapon killer.
And not even a good fucking weapon. He's only a fucking surprise weapon killer.
Although the air gun is kind of smart, though.
He is. But John Wick is accurate. There's a fucking difference.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. No, you got a point there.
Yeah, I meant that as like not force each other because obviously John Wick would win, but like, I would love to see like a 10-episode series of just following his life, just taking out just cartel people, just killing random people. That'd be something else to watch.
Was he for himself? Was he for himself or was he?
So Anton kills John's dog. So John starts hunting Anton. Anton is escaping and killing anybody who possibly could get in his fucking way. So you're still seeing both their killing techniques, but without until the final episode, them having John having to basically go up against them and kill him, and put him down like the fucking dog that he would be. Yeah. There you go.
Who is Anton? Is he for himself, or does he work for somebody? Because in the beginning, it seemed like he worked for somebody, or those two guys worked for him because he shot them both in the head. The execution style. Who's he for? Is he for himself for the money? Is that what he is? That's what I never understood.
He works for the cartel.
He does work for the cartel.
Yes, in the book, it references him working for the cartel.
Yeah.
But the movie did such a good job of leaving it up to you. It's up to the viewer.
I mean. No, I always look at it as he did work for. He was hired by the cartel to get their shit back, and once he accepts that job, then fuck it, nothing's stopping him.
He flat out says it when he goes to the office and kills the other guy, and he's talking to the accountant, and he says, "You pick the right tool for the right job. You pick the right tool for the right job." And that's what he's saying is he was the right tool to get the job done.
Okay.
But yet they went out and hired these other Mexicans, and that's why he killed them.
Yeah.
So
do you see me?
He flat out said right there that he was working for them.
Anton is a tool.
It just seemed like by the end of the movie, it seemed like he was for himself. So that's what it seemed like. It seemed like he wasn't working for anybody anymore. He was basically for himself. And he was just taking the money for himself and everything else. But
no, he was
working for the cartel. Okay. I took it the wrong way.
He isn't. I don't even feel like he's in the job for the money. He's in the job to live out his sense of moral code in a way that feels right to him.
Right.
And it gives him an excuse. So I don't think you could pay him off. You can't bribe him. He's not in it for the money. He's just in it. Okay, cool. I get to fucking kill somebody, and I get to be hunting them down until I get them, and nothing gets to stop me. Have fun.
And I get paid for it?
Yeah.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Well, does it need it? No.
Well, I like how Gute said that the Coen Brothers kind of left it up to us, the audience, ourselves, to figure out what we think it is. To me, it feels like he's going more for himself at the end of the movie. So no, it probably doesn't matter, but
it didn't change. I mean, whether he worked for the cartel, whether he was just a random fucking psychopath, you had this shit was going down.
Who were the two guys that he shot execution style in the shootout area? Who were those two guys then?
Those were
the one that extras.
They were okay.
They were other hunters that he was. He's like, nope, I don't want them around and honing in on my job, my bounty.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was curious about, because they're the ones that put the
I don't know if they were other hunters. I think they were management. Matter of fact, didn't somebody say that they're management type because they're out there in suits? Yeah. So they're more.
I think they were. What were they called? What's the cartel's hitman? Sicarios.
Sicarios.
Yes. So they may have been Sicarios, potentially, which are more the cartel's business like hitman. They're fucking do their fucking job.
Right.
But considering he was also hired for this, they were competitive hunters. They were like, all right, going after the same bounty that he was going.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I was hired to this. I don't give a fuck if you also hire 13 other people. They're against me and trying to stop me from doing my job.
Right.
And so they must.
I just didn't get the feeling that they were hired killers. It didn't seem to be. They seem to be like
management material.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I could figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Sicarios.
What do you think, Gute?
They're Sicarios. They're pretty much like want to be management, want to be hunters who they don't really know what they're doing. So they talk to him, and he's like, "Thanks for the information." Gone.
Blam. Boom. Blam. You're dead. Yep.
So as we discuss our favorite characters, like I'll jump into it next. Like, what are some of your favorite scenes?
Ooh. When you first see the air gun.
The bolt pistol.
Yeah. Because you see the air tank and he's carrying that, like, especially when he steals the first car.
Well, when you first see it is when the police officer arrests him and he sets it on the table. That's the first time you see it.
Well, when you first
see him use it. Okay.
You don't know what is, like, why is he carrying around the fucking air tank?
Right.
And then bing.
All right, you guys good with the guns and everything. What is the gun that he's using with it looks like a silencer, the one with the canister on it?
It's a wannabe suppressor.
It's a suppressor.
Silencer.
It's not a shotgun. When he's shooting Josh Brolin from the window.
It's a
the gun he's using?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see what it looked like.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys knew what type of gun that was.
I said it earlier. It's a sound suppressed Remington 1187 semi-automatic shotgun.
So shotgun.
It's a long range shotgun.
If you use like an oil filter, that's the suppressor or silencer to you. If you did it correctly.
Oh, okay.
Dude, shotguns you can hit shit from 100
Yeah, but when
yards
he
with a
was
shotgun.
when Josh Brolin was running out of the hotel,
that was not a shotty. Yeah, that was not a shotty that Brolin was being shot at with.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was definitely not a shotty.
He said it was a Remington, he said it was a shotgun.
Yeah, he was using that because like it was spraying the glass because it's just sprayed.
When Brolin was running out of the hotel after he shot through the door and was running before he jumped into the truck, those seemed to be like single shots because it was a single shot pinging off the side of a brick wall, or when he shot the guy in the pickup truck in the head. That was a single shot through the guy's throat.
It looked like a sniper rifle.
It didn't look like a shotgun. The way that the injuries were occurring. You know, if that was a shotgun, the guy would have just been a single shot through his neck. His head would have gone.
They had that close range, yeah.
It was pretty far range because I remember you see that little shot up inside the when he's in the window.
When he's in the window,
looks around.
Yeah, and it pings off the wall. It's like a single shot that just pings off the brick wall.
That can't be a shotgun. I didn't know shotgun can do that. I thought it was more close range. I didn't know that.
You can fucking knock down shit from 100 yards with a shotgun.
See, I didn't know that, but a shotgun does multiple shots.
No, it doesn't. That's the round that you're using.
Really?
So
the technical name is
slugs, buckshot, birdshot.
It's an Intratec Tech 9, so pretty much a pistol suppressed.
That Tech 9, that's a automatic.
Okay, yeah. It's an Eagle Pass.
Yeah.
All right.
But you have slugs, buckshot, birdshot. Your buckshot and birdshot, especially your birdshot, is spray.
Yeah.
Because you're shooting it up in the air to hit birds.
Right.
Your buckshot is pebbles, all right, that spray out.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're more close together.
Okay.
Your slugs are a slug.
Okay. So who?
I'm looking at.
Well, you're still looking at what gun it was?
No, he's right. It's the 1187.
Yeah.
What's wrong? And what the canister is like a suppressed.
The way it was acting.
The way that the scenes were happening, it didn't seem like it was a shotgun projectile. It didn't seem like a slug. Especially, like, again, going back to the driver of the pickup truck, when he jumped in the truck and was getting ready to take off, and the guy got shot through the neck.
Mm-hmm.
If that was any type of shotgun round, whether it was a slug or anything like that, it would have done more damage. But it looked like it was a rifle round.
Right.
Just
Okay.
the way that the injury
gauge.
happened.
Well, I don't know. What gauge is an 1187, though?
12.
Is it 12?
Well, who wants to say their favorite scene? Because you would ask what the your favorite scene was.
I'm so sure I didn't figure it out.
that scene right there where we're discussing where Anton
When they're doing the whole gunfight,
Josh are
having a shootout.
Yeah, basically hunting each other down.
It's a cat mask game.
It was so well done.
Are you talking about that one or the scene when he's in the motel in the when he's got his the money inside the vents?
No,
second part.
Yeah,
the second part
yeah.
when he's in the hotel.
When he's in the hotel, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. I think that would have to be my favorite one.
Just the quietness and how real everything was feeling. Like the thing that I just can't stop thinking about is how well the lack of additional sound.
Yes.
worked.
As he's just sitting on the bed and you hear Chigurh approaching,
you hear the light switch,
and you hear the transmitter beeping.
Yeah.
Yep.
As he's approaching and getting louder and louder, and then the speeding up, and that's right at the door. It's going.
Oh no, you can even hear when he's calling the phone down to the bottom.
Yeah, you can
hear
hear
the faded phone ring at the bottom because you knew that he got killed, and everything else. But no, that is a great scene.
And you can hear him unscrew the light bulb in the hallway.
Yep.
You literally hear this light
You know
bulb
exactly
screeching.
what's going on. You're like, because of them deciding I'm not going to put anything else there.
Right.
This is what it's going to feel like to you. It's going to build up the tension so goddamn much.
Yeah.
It feels so real and palpable.
It was on every scene with Anton is basically my favorite in this movie. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with the same thing that you guys agree with. You guys, that whole scene right there with the hotel and Josh Brolin running, and then finally getting him and him just laying out on the ground. Great. Any scene with Anton though was just fucking gold. He's like the Joker is in The Dark Knight to me. Whenever the Joker comes on the screen, I'm like happy. This one's the same way with Anton. I thought that he was just fucking amazing to watch.
Mr. Bones hanging out of your arm.
Yeah. So I'll play this clip for my favorite. I'll just pick this scene just to play a clip.
Go to hell.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let me ask you something. If the rule you followed brought you to this, of what use was the rule?
Do you have any idea how crazy you are?
You mean the nature of this conversation?
I mean the nature of you. You could have the money, Anton.
Whoops. But just to hear that in his voice, like he knew he was a dead man, and like he was just waiting for it, and just God, you could have the money. Like
he knew as soon as he turned around on the stairwell and saw him that he was a dead man.
Oh yes.
I mean, it was just
so yeah, it's just perfect build into just the conflict is just him saying what Anton is, and just the twisted concept of how he perceives it, and then like he lets it build just the tension, then pulls that gun out, gets the phone rings, and bang.
He's got no mercy. And the other thing that I love about it is that where he asks, "You don't have to do this," and then the chick at the end does the same thing. Says, everybody always says that. Like he's known for a lot of people saying that to him. Why do you don't have to do this? He's like, why do people say that? It doesn't matter. You're gonna die. You're fucked no matter what. So.
I'll play the clip.
You got no cause to hurt me.
No. But I gave my word.
You gave your word?
To your husband.
That don't make sense. You gave your word to my husband to kill me?
Your husband had the opportunity to save you. Instead, he used you to try to save himself.
Not like that. Not like you say. You don't have to do this.
People always say the same thing.
Yep.
What do they say?
They say, you don't have to do this.
You don't.
Okay, but I want to.
Yeah.
Call it.
This is the best I can do. Call it.
I knowed you was crazy when I saw you sitting there. I knowed exactly what was in store for me.
Call it.
No. I ain't gonna call it.
Fucking psycho.
Call it.
The coin don't have no say. It's just you.
Well, I got here the same way the coin did.
And she's gone. It's crazy how these characters that start at the beginning and then you just loop, they just go.
But just the sounds there at the end, just perfect. Just setting the tone, just the environment, just the neighborhood. You had no idea what happened.
Exactly.
Some other questions I have. Do you think that the characters have any real control of their destinies, or is it merely just the mercy of random events?
I'm going to say random events.
Wrong place, wrong time, right? Wrong decision made.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree with Stu.
Well, but when you say wrong decision made, that means that there was a choice. They did have control. They just chose wrong.
But it was the randomness of the effects that put them in that position in the first place.
But there's still at some point a decision, which means control. If there's a decision, there's control.
Or it's the illusion of decision. I mean, like that Anton flipping that coin. We don't know for sure how it landed. We assume how it landed.
Brolin didn't have to take the money. He decided to take it. And because of that, he set the chain of events going. But at that point, there was a decision made.
The bad guys didn't have to be in the position where that suitcase shows up in the first place, but they did.
But I'm just saying,
random events, and
there is random events. But at some point, when there is a decision made, a decision ultimately is control. And if you make the decision, then you controlled your destiny by making that decision.
But if you're making the decision based on an inadequate amount of facts, then your decision wasn't a properly informed decision, which thereby means your decision should be negated potentially based on the lack of information. He didn't know Anton Chigurh would be Chigurh, how you pronounce it, would be coming after his ass. Didn't know he'd be dealing with a fucking psychopath. Didn't know that he wouldn't be able to outgun them, and if he knew that he wouldn't be able to outthink and outgun, and he was being undone, he would have chosen differently. So thereby, it was the randomness of the actual one that was hired to change the entire trajectory of everything. And Tommy Lee Jones's character, it was the randomness of another person's decision that changed his entire fucking life by walking into that case.
I guess all I'm saying is I think it's a combination of both. I don't think that you can say it is definitely one of the other.
It is a combination.
It's a combination.
But I think it's more of the randomness to the outside ones. Each one may have at different times their choices and decisions, but their choices and decision affected everybody else's outside, which was a random occurrence to them.
Right. But your daily interactions affect what will happen later on. Mm-hmm. And with, like, just like you said, if he didn't take the fucking case, then none of this would have happened.
You wouldn't have had a movie.
No, we would have had a movie. It would have just been a really short one.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he didn't have to go back.
Like a vignette.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have to go back because he made a decision that he couldn't sleep. He's like, oh, fuck, I got to go back.
Yeah.
So he went back, and that's what started everything. That choice and that random event happened, and he's like, we got put in play.
And since we all said we would take the fucking suitcase, then is it really a decision? If it's a foregone conclusion, is it actually a decision? I mean, it's like you have an itch on your nose. You may decide to itch your nose, but realistically, no matter what, you're itching your fucking nose. All right, it's a decision, but it's not really a decision. It's a foregone conclusion.
So do the opposite of what you think you should do. Then
you can absolutely decide to do that. Realistically, is that going to fucking happen?
All right, Costanza.
No. It could.
I was waiting for it.
It worked out really well for him. It worked out really well for him. That was a very Larry David type fucking episode right there.
So for the ending with Tommy Lee Jones going to his monologue about the dream he had, do you think that provided closure to the movie, or does it intentionally leave questions unanswered?
I think it left more questions than answers. for it, and I think that was purposely done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
by it,
because life isn't a perfectly answered series of events. It's open-ended. It's interpretations, and just like trying to analyze a fucking dream, we can guess what the fuck it may or may not mean. But there ain't no fucking goddamn for sure.
You dreamt about fucking going through Abraham Lincoln's head on a fucking labradoodle, fucking fur stuffed motorcycle. You have daddy issues.
Maybe
what?
How did you get there? It's like
okay,
you know. Fuck.
But it's purposely. It speaks to like everything else in this movie. It's just real. It is what it is. And
because wasn't he done though? The character himself, right? He was
retired.
He was getting ready to retire anyway.
Yeah.
Before this,
and they dragged him back in.
Damn
too
wife.
old for this shit.
You gotta do one more case, old man.
You're not done yet. I need more money.
Right.
He finds a suitcase and it just happens all over again.
Son of a bitch.
That badge ain't
This
gonna
really
save him.
is No Country for Old Men.
I'm happy they don't say that the title drop. They never say that reference in the movie.
No, not like a lot of movies do.
I know. Title drop.
Yeah. That would have been. I don't know.
I could have seen him doing it at the end when he's doing the monologue and shit like that, and then it just zooms back in, and that's why this is No Country for Old Men. Just looking right at the
Fade to
camera,
black.
hamming it up. All right, and it's like a circle wipe too. It's not really like a fade to black. It's like, oh, god damn you, Coen Brothers.
And then you see Porky Pig come in.
Yes. There's something
Warner
random
Brothers.
like that, and that would actually work in my mind. The randomness of that ending, I'm like, oh, what? What? After all as insane as the rest of this movie is, that's what you fucking walk out on?
Yeah.
God, you guys are on some good fucking shit. I'm mad at you.
They're in Hollywood.
I mean, so poor Ron.
Do you think they were able to get that much cocaine?
Yes. Yes, they absolutely could.
It would have been.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I'm
It
sure
started
there are
out that
ways.
much at the beginning of the shooting. By the end, not so much. She had Woody there.
They borrowed it from the cartel.
I was saying
we
they showed
promised to give it all back.
Yeah, they showed their supply right there in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
When Woody, up until Woody came, they were fine. When Woody left, God damn it, what happened to halfway? Fuck. God damn you, Woody.
So I think it did leave a lot of closure, though. But I'd say I was watching it on Twitch, but so
I thought that was you.
I was going to see if you were going to
I
answer
saw the
for
chats.
me.
As you were jerking your gherkin.
No, I wasn't jerking my gherkin. But yeah, the closure on the end of the film. The thing is, it left you hanging. But the thing is, the Coen Brothers are known for doing that for most of their movies. Like, what are the movies you know from the Coen
Why
Brothers
are
that
you
just
staring at me while you're doing it? I mean, Gute's the host. He's the one who asked the question. Why aren't you looking at Gute and addressing Gute? He's the one who brought up the question.
because like looking him on the screen?
You look in the fucking camera and you're looking at Gute. All right.
Okay. It's just weird looking at the camera when I should be when I'm looking here at the screen. All right, but seriously, you guys.
What was that there, Ronnie boy? Oh, Ron.
Playback with Myth Wong Song. What?
Ron.
What?
I don't know.
What is Myth Wong Song, Ron?
I have no idea.
I think it's some Asian shit.
What are you looking for?
My wheel.
What was that? Spicy boner?
Leave site.
No. No, you
Notification.
gonna hear it on your end?
That's another one.
You can't hear him on your end? Notifications on his computer?
Yeah, we're hearing it on ours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was 2 notifications.
Yep.
What is it? Barrel punishment?
Crystal picks.
Oh.
She's not here.
No, but we do have representatives of BAC.
No, that's not. It needs to be a respin. Crystal. It's Crystal's. Nope. All right.
Don't break it again.
Malort.
Malort
Yeah,
shot.
Malort shot.
I already got to drink this bottle of Malort, so it looks like I'm going
You
to
still haven't yet?
Yeah, because I'm waiting because of my stomach. I was going to wait in the middle of the
So
episode.
that's
What do you mean middle of the episode? It feels like we're getting closer to the end of the fucking episode, and you haven't yet touched your goddamn punishment shot?
It's going to be a finale.
So
what I
that's
was
your
planning on
something
doing.
yummy shot right there.
That was your barrel punishment shot.
That was a barrel of punishment. So you have another barrel of punishment.
Did I get another one?
No.
What is that?
He landed on a
He landed
Malort.
Malort shot.
Oh, okay, a
Malort
Malort.
shot. Yeah.
All right, so you have 2 Malorts,
Okay.
and then whatever your next. No, you got another spin.
Yeah, it dinged
It dinged
again
twice.
while you were out. While you were fucking talking about it and doing it. Cock block.
The cock shot.
Yes. All right, Goot. As the host, you get to determine what the cock shot is, or you can hand it off to the capable ladies that are here. It is your choice. If you want to dictate to me, I can go ahead and make it.
I would love to hand it off to the BAC girls.
All right, awesome.
Ladies.
Where is the penile glass? Okay. Yes, you are welcome now on behalf of Goot to prepare Ron a cock shot.
Hey, thank you.
Woohoo! It's 1.
Wow.
2.
That Malort was very pepperny.
Okay, it's because you
Pepperoni?
use it.
There was a little residue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that even a word? Pepperoni?
I don't even know.
That Malort was very peppercini.
All right, go ahead, Good. I'm sorry.
So that's pretty much it for me. We hit our favorite scenes, different characters. We can only beat this with a horse so much. Was there something else you guys wanted to bring up?
Beat it with a horse.
I've never heard that saying in my life. We're to beat it with a horse. Fuck.
Stampede that motherfucker.
Yeah, be pretty fucking strong. Man.
Yeah. I mean, that scares me more. Why am I walking down the street and I see some random dude picking up a horse and swinging it? I'm
Grab
like,
by the tail and just swing it away.
Was it beating it with a horse or beating off a horse?
Either way, I'm not fucking with that dude. Not fucking with that dude. Nope.
What did you all think of the deputy?
Oh, yeah, he was fun.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah. I was just curious what y'all thought of it. What did you think of him, Goot?
Is it Wendell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played his part. I mean, he was that naive. You could tell the age difference and like how he was so like ambitious to like analyze the scene and try to break down what happened. And Tommy's just looking at him like, you fucking idiot, you young man.
We got to find it. We got to put it out on the radio.
Yeah, I can see.
God drink milk.
Yeah. What was the importance of the milk?
To show that.
I've always liked the guy who played
the only thing I can think of is that to use it to show that he was just there.
Ooh, it's very pink.
Of having a extremely cold drink and it was still condensating, which means it just came out of the refrigerator.
Nice.
That's the only thing I can think of is that a way to make it seem like they just missed him.
Well, I guess. Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know what else.
I'll do a shot in
just a
solidarity
timing-
with you.
yeah, a timing
with
thing.
Ronsicle.
I think Walton Goggins, though, would have been good as a deputy next to Tommy Lee Jones.
I like.
Oh, you like the guy that
like
you got like the actor that played him?
Yeah.
The only other show
I've
I've
always
ever
liked him.
I like him in Deadwood. He was good as two. He did 2 roles in Deadwood.
He was in Raising Hope as the dad, in Raising Hope, Delahunt, and also in Fear the Walking Dead. He had a major role for several seasons.
That's the spin-off series, The Walking Dead,
for
right?
multiple seasons, where he plays a Western guy.
Yeah,
sort of maybe someone like what this guy would the deputy would turn into potentially.
Yeah.
But he could play comedy, but he could also deliver seriousness very well. So I always appreciated him.
Yeah, so Adam was right. It serves as like a practical device just to have that line from the sheriff to put that in.
Sorry.
What were you laughing at?
Fucking random.
Sorry for the audience who wasn't able to pick that up.
She's looking at the phone camera and see
Sammy
Goot
just
wearing
saw
a
the screen.
hat.
Oh, she saw you wearing a little
loved
hat.
Goose wearing the cowboy hat. It was just a random thing.
He's right there.
Goose wearing a cowboy hat. And it just caught us off guard.
I get that all the time.
A very
Just that
squirrel
noise. I hear that
situation.
noise all the time.
All right.
Oh man, what did you actually? Before we the scene when when Anton gets was that the cartel that was inside the motel, the one that got his arm shot off basically, and he gets shot.
Yes,
that was the cartel. They were looking for the bag itself right there.
The briefcase, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I was curious about that on that whole ordeal because what room were they in?
I don't remember the room number, but I find it hilarious because like you see him walk to the room and he enters the room, and you feel like, oh my god, like you feel bad for them for a second. So they're about to all die. It's just awesome movie making.
Were they not in the first room that he got, and they were there waiting for him?
I think they were in.
That was a feeling I got.
Like if he got 113 for shits and giggles, right?
Right.
I think they took like 111.
The room right next to it.
Yeah. And he took the room
behind it.
This is sweet.
Okay.
Like
I was
108 maybe.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that they were in the original room waiting for him. Matter of fact, they were. They were in his original room because he opened up the vent.
Yeah.
After he killed them, he opened up the air vent and saw the streaks that the case made when he pushed it in.
Yeah, they were in the original room.
They were in his original room.
They had come. They figured out what room he was checked into, so they were waiting in the room.
They were waiting there for him
to show up. He knew that they would.
So they broke into. So they broke into his room.
Second room.
That's right.
In order to pull out the
case.
So they basically broke into his room. They weren't,
and we're waiting for him to show up.
That's what I was confused about.
Right,
okay, cool. Because I was curious about that. I thought they were in a room right next door. I couldn't figure that out.
No, it was his original room.
Okay.
What's his name? Started in the room. Anton started in the room next door. I feel.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yes. And then he came knowing.
He took his shoes off and walked in sock feet over to.
I must be sneaky.
Yeah.
Like a dirty Frenchman.
What did I drink
up here?
What the fuck did I drink? It tasted nasty.
What did it taste like?
It was sweet and very.
So let's see if you can guess.
Fruit. I don't know. Watermelon? Something?
Yes, the watermelon. It's the Smirnoff Zero Sugar Watermelon Mint, and then the orange Jameson.
That wasn't a good. That was a horrible
No,
mixture.
it did its purpose. It was a peach.
Yeah, that fucking.
Five, Anna.
Thanks, Goop. The applause is oh god, that shit sucked. Still, that taste is still in my fucking mouth.
You're welcome, Cowboy Goop.
Yeah,
it was. It was a nice, bright pink, vibrant.
It was super pink.
Yeah.
So as we head to our critical and enjoyment, do you guys anything else you guys want to bring up?
Do you think Anton was gay?
No. What made you think
I think
that?
he may have been. I think he was asexual. I
It's
think
different
he was
from gay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But I think he was asexual. Once I started talking it out,
because of this bowl cut.
Just
his detachment from human reality.
Yeah, I feel like he does not have. Yeah, he does not have any connection to humanity.
Okay.
At all. So the idea of sex to him would be off-putting, I feel like.
I think so.
So yeah, asexual.
I think he gets off on killing people.
No,
because you don't see him
gratifying.
You don't see him like an O face.
You don't have to masturbate in order to.
I don't think
it's more of like
sexual gratification. I just think it is.
It's more of a like a mental gratification.
It's scratching an itch.
Yeah. It's an interesting question, though.
Yeah, I think he was asexual.
Okay. What do you think, Goot?
I agree with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
You
go with it.
Yeah. Okay. Very, very.
It was just a random thought. The way he was portraying himself, I was like, he's making very specific choices.
Yeah.
The way he's portraying the character, and I'm trying to figure out where his mind may have been as he was creating the mannerisms for this character.
Yeah.
To help influence his actions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think a lot of good actors, they build they build the motivations of the actors, and you see them, the motivation of the roles they're playing, and you see them being portrayed and more realistic. And
was it method acting?
Yeah,
almost method, but method to me means you're embodying that whole, the whole time and stuff like that, versus you're just knowing where the motivations for the character are actually coming from, the backstory of the character, which will determine how a character acts and reacts in certain situations. You can do all that, and then when the scene's cut, then you can walk away from it. You're no longer
that person.
So that's why I don't think method is the type of acting. I just think it's a very informed actor, an actor who's able to portray a full history without those words ever being spoken. It's just you're able to
channel that character when you're action.
Just like you, I mean, you can. We all meet people and we're like, all right, I may not know this person's entire history or anything like that, but there's certain mannerisms, certain tics, certain phrasing and
delivery,
performance, delivery. So you're like, all right, I can get certain characteristics from this person without them telling me,
right?
Flat out these characteristics,
right? Yeah.
But social cues, because he really doesn't have any. Like his face is so like grim and like so serious. Yeah.
Which shows the detachment, from humanity, and which thereby goes with if you're fully detached from humanity, then you probably don't want to interact with them, in that type of intimate, form. Yeah. Which everybody just keeps building upon the character.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. Sorry, just random fucking squirrel thought. That's all.
So let's hit it. Let's do enjoyment and criticals. Who wants to go first?
Critically, 3.5. Enjoyment, 3.5.
Okay.
What?
I think you're fucking with us.
Please say.
I'm
not.
Continue.
I'm just curious your logic.
Discuss.
Yeah. I want to hear your thought process, your pros and cons.
Okay.
To arrive at those scores.
Well, hold on. Were you expecting higher?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what I was expecting. No, I just want to know.
I'm curious, though.
My feelings on the film are higher than those ratings. Yes.
Okay.
And so I'm just trying to be open to what missed the mark for you, and maybe something that I'm not seeing.
I thought it was a fine movie. It was only my downfall for it was I thought it was a little dry at some points, and those dry spells led to it getting a little bit boring for me.
Okay.
You think this is too much of a slow burn?
It is slow, which is fine. Slow burn movies like this are perfectly fine.
Right.
But it it's not a horrible movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those movies where you actually have to sit down and actually pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Because if not, then
this isn't the type of movie you can sit in the background with.
What's that?
This isn't the type of movie where you can just have it in the background. You have to really focus on it. You're saying?
Yeah, basically. I recommend it if you haven't seen it. I can't recommend the other one because I've never seen it, but I'm sure everyone else here would recommend it.
There will be bloody tampons.
That is the porn parody.
It's a parody I do not want to watch.
Why? It brings you back to your teenage years.
Why did everything taste so coppery?
Oh, God.
So oily.
Did you just get your... Oh, you did. Oh, man. Son of a bitch.
I taste pennies.
Well, there goes these shorts.
We are so fucking immature for how old we are.
It's never going to get any better. It's not getting any better.
Just wait when we're fucking 60-year-olds. I remember when you said that you're going to be one of those old men on the porch just fucking giving the middle finger to
yeah,
kids
I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to love it.
Yeah, because then it's a lot more acceptable.
Yeah, you're allowed to do more fucked up shit the older you get.
Yeah. Enjoyment is a 3.5. Like I said, it's a fine movie. It is. It's just it's a little slower than what I like.
Not a lot of rewatch value for this movie.
I'll rewatch it.
Okay,
but it's not like I'll rewatch it
a few months later.
Yeah, in like a month or two.
Right.
If it's on, if I see it on, I'll watch it. So, but that's mine.
What parts were boring to you or slow? Give me one example.
Tommy Lee Jones.
I was waiting for it. Yeah.
You're talking about the scene when he's talking to his dad?
No, that's the ending, dude. It's certain.
His end monologue was fine.
Okay.
But like his character, I see why they build him as top for it because he's Tommy Lee Jones.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if they wanted them to have more interaction in the film, I think they could have. But like the parts that had him in it were slow, and they were a little fucking boring.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. That hurts a little bit, but
I think Goot's kind of like
you've hurt him.
What the?
You've hurt his soul.
You know how many times Chase and other people have hurt your soul, though?
I know.
Yeah. How about you?
What
was that?
I didn't say it. I said you stew.
No, you definitely did not say.
Now, did you hear a name?
I heard a J sound before you broke out.
No. I'm not even calling it a spicy boner situation. I heard, how about you, Goot? As you looked at me.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
That's not what I said. I never said
it is.
Goot.
I heard Goot.
I heard Goot.
I need to
thought
go
I
back
heard
to
it.
the
I'm
fucking
like-
recording. Huh?
I
He
heard
said, he
Goot.
said it
I'm
like a
like,
J.
I heard, how about you, Goot?
As you're looking right at me.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Once again, what we just talked about earlier, you're answering Goot as you talk to me.
Stew.
I am not Goot's fucking analog.
Or did you say
All
Stu?
right? I am not
No.
fucking puppet.
How about you, Stoot?
Stew.
My astute observations.
Apparently.
Go ahead, Stew.
That's if Goot would like me to go ahead, since it's his show, then I would go ahead, but it's up to Goot.
Please continue.
Okay, then, Goot. My opinion on this would be,
but okay.
it's not your place to fucking direct the show.
I'm not directing the show.
It's
Yes, you are.
show.
Okay, fine.
Enjoyment, I would probably give this a 4.5. 4.5. I can't give it a 5, partially because the unease and the tension that it instills in you, and it's hard for me to say I'm enjoying that level of unease it leaves you. But that's what it's supposed to be doing. That's what it's absolutely supposed to be doing. But it's I can't say it's something that I walk away like, man, I really enjoyed watching that. I'm like, man, it's something I come out, man, that was fucking heavy. That was fucking tense. That got my fucking the hairs that I had, the little bit of hairs that I have left fucking standing on end type situation. It just it provided a feeling. It delivered an emotional and I enjoyed that, yes. But critical, I would probably give it a 4 and 4.25. Tommy Lee Jones acting was good, but also kind of flat, especially for the main build actor. But that was the character they were supposed to be portraying, but still doesn't mean I think it's amazing acting.
Yeah.
Like I said, we have Daniel Day, versus Tommy Lee. Daniel Day just fucking destroys it. That's a master's acting class right there. Tommy Lee did perfectly fine. It isn't amazing fucking acting.
It's funny because he never acts with Josh Brolin's character or Anton's character at all.
I thought
the whole
Josh's acting was a fuck ton better than Tommy's acting.
Okay.
And I think Javier's was also a fuck ton better than Tommy's. So I got to ding the acting a little bit because that's a main build character that I feel the acting wasn't delivering quite as well as it potentially could have. Some of the supporting characters were also flat feeling. Josh's wife is one. At times she did well, but also I know her character was supposed to be kind of beat down, and I'm sure that's where the acting choices were being portrayed from. But it was a very almost forgettable portrayal. So I got ding points there. I think I feel, as minor as it is, like Adam and I were discussing earlier, the shots from the shotgun acting more like rifle shots versus slug shots, especially from a 12 fucking gauge. It didn't feel as good to me, especially since they had a little bit of a distance to them for the potential accuracy. Carrying a slug like that, further you go, the wider your target zone becomes. This minor little things like that. So that's why I'll give it right for a critical. It's great, wonderful film. Absolutely suggest you guys see it. It's an amazing piece of work.
Thank you, Stu.
Not your favorite Coen Brothers movie though.
No.
Okay.
No.
You're up next, Ron. Hit me.
4.5. This movie I find this movie very entertaining. Yes, Tommy Lee Jones' character can be a little bit flat, but I don't mind him on the screen. I still enjoy it. I enjoy the monologue at the end and everything else. I actually enjoy his little chemistry with the I don't remember the actor's name, but the guy who played Wendell, his deputy.
Dillahunt.
Yeah, I enjoyed him. I enjoyed both of them together, especially when they're inside the trailer and he, says, "Oh, we just missed him," and he grabs the milk and starts drinking himself when Anton was there. Anton was the best part of this movie. I thought that his character was just so entertaining. He was like I said, he's like the Joker to me. Whenever he's on the screen, I'm very happy and enjoying his character being this just psychotic person that just likes, that's killing and, the whole fate thing with the coin. Josh Brolin, I thought did really good. I love how they did the whole thing with him, going to the stores, getting the tent poles. I mean, he was very smart for what he was doing. He was doing everything he can to, get the money and, go against his character. It was like, two people going against each other, especially that scene out in the street, when he's out of the hotel. Amazing scene. Tense, just great. Just seeing what the hell happens. I mean, he gets in the car with the truck with this guy, and the guy just gets shot. And it was like, what the fuck? I mean, it's like what the fuck moment right there. So yeah, the enjoyment of this is 4.5. I mean, like I said, there's some scenes that drag, but that's the Coen Brothers. The Coen Brothers are known to having some scenes that drag, and sometimes their scenes they have movies that are extremely entertaining. Now, the thing is, when it comes to critical, this movie is really well done. I mean, like I said, the sound design in this movie, I think this should have won for sound editing because it really grasped you, especially in the beginning when he's, going through, checking all these cars, just hearing all the sound effects, everything, the sound of the gun. It was just great. And the Coen Brothers direction was done really, really well. Because I'm a huge fan of the Coen Brothers. I've seen every single Coen Brothers movie, and this is one of the tops, in my opinion. I mean, Big Lebowski will always be my number one. I love the Big Lebowski. But this is just a good drama. Would you call this a thriller or a drama? What would you call this, Gute?
It's definitely an action. It's not really a drama.
You say this is an action film?
Yeah.
Okay. To me, it seems more of like maybe like an action thriller, maybe.
It's definitely a Western movie.
I'd say more suspense.
I mean, there's crime, drama, thriller. I guess that works.
Did you guys ever see the movie Sleeping with the Enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would put it whatever that is.
Okay. Then that's more of a drama thriller then.
That's where I would put it. Yes, it had action scenes, great action scenes. So did Sleeping with the Enemy had some action scenes in it.
Yeah, the girl at BAC did an episode of that.
I wouldn't. When I think action movies, it's gonna take me a minute before I get to No Country for Old Men on my list.
Yeah.
On action films, I would put it closer to a drama, like a men's drama, a male.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. I think more suspense than because there's so much that just leaves you hanging for a time. Like, what the hell's going to happen next?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm leaning toward. And same thing with Sleeping with the Enemy.
Right.
I mean,
there's so much happens that it's just what the hell's going to happen.
Yeah. It's billed as a Western thriller.
Western thriller.
So.
Oh, interesting. But no, critical 4.5. Like I said, little things here and there. It's not extremely full perfect, but it's near there. I think the ending really cuts off, but the Coen Brothers, like I said, are known for doing that on some of their movies where it just cuts off. Inside Llewyn Davis, it's another movie that it just like cuts off, where to the point it's like, okay, that's all it's not gonna tell any more to the story. But sometimes it's good. It just leaves you off the hook to the point where you can just imagine what's gonna happen next and everything else. But 4.5. I highly recommend this. This is a great movie, but it's funny how it came out the same year as There Will Be Blood, because those are two westerns, but would you call that a drama? I'd say that's more of a drama.
That's dramatic.
Yeah, drama. So 4.5. There you go, Goot.
Dramata?
Thank you, sir. Dramedy?
I don't know what dramedy. That's right, man. I can't see.
You think it's a dramedy?
Come on, you know better than that.
You think There Will Be Blood is a dramedy?
Dramedy? What?
You think There Will Be Blood is a dramedy?
There's some funny scenes in it.
You think There Will Be Blood is a dramedy?
It's not a dramedy, but there are some funny scenes in it. There are some funny scenes in it. Come on.
Priceless.
Yeah.
You're a very special boy, Ron.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Sir
I'll
Adam?
take that as a compliment.
Critical. I'm going to agree with everybody. 4.5. There's not a lot that can be changed with this movie. Enjoyment, I'm going to say 4. Kind of the same reason that kind of Ragnar was saying. There were times that it just seemed like it was a little slower than it had to be. Can I pick the times out? No, but it's just one of those times where you're sitting there and it's just like, and you're waiting.
Yeah.
And they're just, you could probably cut 10, 15, 20 seconds out of 8 or 10 different places and it would make it feel just a little bit more compact, a little bit.
It would make it feel more compact,
Yeah,
but I think
but
that
it's just-
extra time is building up the
I'm not saying do it all of it,
Yeah.
but there are times where it goes. For me, it felt like it was beyond tension.
Yeah,
it was just like, okay, what's going to happen? But other than that, I would highly recommend the movie. I did enjoy it, but I guess you'd say it's just not one of my favorites, but it's nowhere near a bad movie.
Okay.
I would definitely recommend anybody that has not seen it to see it. Because it is a, I hate to say it's a fun watch because
it is a fun watch,
but it is a fun watch.
It is a fun watch.
It's
It's a heavy watch.
Yeah, it is a heavy watch. Yes. But no, it's 4.5 and 4.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Oop, finish us off.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
So as we
finish
wrap
us
up
off,
this,
Scoot.
yes, Gaffer. So as we wrap this up, I just for me, it's from the moment it begins, it pulls you into just this world, this relentless suspense and unforgettable characters. They crafted a cinematic experience that is just it's the experience just keeps you riveted. You know, it's bouncy moments, the stark silence with the sudden burst of intensity. That just the intensity is just intention is just priceless, and just amazing. Whether it's the the tense cat and mouse game between Moss and Chigurh, or Sheriff Bell's like his reflective monologues. Every scene he does holds you captive. The cinematography is beautiful. The razor sharp dialogue is just on point. It makes everything feel so real. This just stands tall as a critical masterpiece to me. It's a meditation on fate, morality, and the passage of time. You have Chigurh's twisted adherence to fate. Like he pretty much decides like what makes sense to him to what fate is. You have Sheriff Bell's quiet resignation to a world he no longer understands and provide layers to it just to make it doesn't make sense anymore. And that's why I think like his part of the movie is the third trifecta is a perfect balance to it. The movie's perfect storytelling. There's no easy answers or neat conclusions challenging us to confront, just the truths about life, justice, or chance. It's just anything could happen. And just the decision to forego any like musical score heightens the tension, just making everything just more terrifying, more natural. But pretty much in the end, this is a 5 out of 5 for me.
Oh, I kind of figured that.
Yeah.
It's just for me. It just provides me. It makes me like reflect more and like invites deeper thought. Like it grounds me and like as Stu was saying, like it puts you in your ass when you watch this, and like it just makes me think about like philosophical stuff and like just random shit that could happen. So that's why I watch it every year on my birthday. But yeah, shoot. I mean, even if you haven't seen it, or if you have, it's a film that will stay with you long after the credits roll, and it's just an unforgettable experience. So I'm wrapping this up.
Awesome. Well, that's the end of our episode right here. Make sure you guys subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, and please press that like button and
ring-a-ling, ding-a-ling.
There you go.
Notified.
And also make sure you guys check us out every Friday night. We're also on Twitch live every Friday night. The link is in our Instagram, and the link is also on our Facebook. So we're out live. See our shenanigans, seriously. But,
shenanigans.
This was a fun episode. Thanks, Goot.
Shenanigans.
This was fun to do. So that will be the end, and we're going to go ahead and sign off. See you all later.
But
bye-bye.
Laters.
We're off the trash cans.